Hello grade 5 students, this is math subject and this is the first lesson in this year, for this year. Now the lesson is lesson 1-1 and it's about patterns with exponents and power of 10. And it's in pages from 5 to 10 in the textbook. The objective is to write numbers using exponent, and the new words are exponent, power and base. Now let us solve this word problem. A store sells AA batteries. There are 10 batteries in a package. How many batteries in 10 packages, in 100 packages, and in 100,000 packages? Now to solve the first question, I have to multiply 10 packages times 10 batteries in each package. So 10 times 10 equals 100. Now the second question, 100 packages, is to multiply 100 packages times 10 batteries in each package, and here I broke down the 100 into 10 times 10 times 10, the number of batteries in one package. When I multiply 10 times 10 times 10 equals 1000. So I want you to notice that when you multiply, the number of zeros in the factors should be the same number of zeros in the product. Here we have 2 and in the answer there are 2 zeros. Again here I have 3 zeros and in the product I have 3 zeros. The third question, how many batteries are in 100,000 packages? I want you to count the number of zeros in the number. There are 5 zeros. So when I break down the number, I have to multiply the 10 5 times. 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times the number of batteries in one package, which is 10. So here I repeated the 10 6 times. I want you to guess how many zeros there should be in the answer, in the product. Yes, there should be 6 zeros. 1 million, 6 0. Very good. Now we call these tens, the numbers that we multiply, we call them factors. And the answer is a product. Now, and as we said, the number of zeros in the factors should equal the number of zeros in the product. Now, a shorter way and simpler way to write this long number with a lot of zeros, we will use shortcut, or another way to write this number. Here 10 to the 6th power, 10 to the 6th power is another way to write the million. 10 is the base, that means the repeated number. I repeated the 10 6 times, so the repeated number is the base, and the exponent is the number of the repeating times and or the number of zeros. So how many times I repeated the 10? I repeated it 6 times, and again there are 6 zeros in the product. 6 zeros in the product. So again here 10 to power 6. I go back to this slide. Here 100, so I will write it as 10 to power 2, or 10 to the second power. To the second power, 10 is the numbers that I repeated, the base, and 2, that means there are 2 zeros and I repeated the 10 2 times. Here 10 to the third power. 10 to the third power, that means I repeated the 10, the base is the 10, and the exponent is the 3. Why 3? Because I repeated the 10 3 times, and there are 3 zeros in the product. Now let us solve more examples. Find the product. I want you to solve before I show you the answer. 10 to the 4th power, 10 to the 4th power. That means I repeated the 10, or I multiplied the 10 4 times. 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Now the product is the product is 10,000, because here there are 4 zeros, or because the exponent is 4. So because the exponent 4, there are 4 zeros, and because I repeated the 10 4 times. Now 10 to the 5th power, 10 to the 5th power, that means I will repeat the 10 5 times, and the answer will be with 5 zeros, 100,000. So the exponent equals the number of the times that I repeated the 10 and the number of zeros in the product. Now 10 to the power 8, $100 million. That means I will repeat 10 8 times, and that means there are 8 zeros in the answer. Now find the product. 3 times 10 to the 2nd power means 3 times 100. 3 times, instead of writing this number in the exponent way, I will write it in as a number. So 3 times 100, which is 300, because I will drop the 2 zeros, and 3 times 1 equals 3. 10 to the 2nd power equals to 100. 3 times 100 equals 300. Now 5 times 10 to the 6th power, again that means 5 times 1 million, because as we said before, 10 to the 6th power, that means there are 6 zeros. So 5 times 1 million equals 5 millions. You can just drop the zeros out, and 5 times 1 equals 5. Now 8 times 10 to the 4th power, again you can just multiply 8 times 1 equals 8 and put 4 zeros. So 80,000. Here again 5 times 1 equals 5 and 6 zeros. 3 times 1 equals 3 and 2 zeros. Now a question: true or false? Is 10 to the 6th power equal to 10 times 6? Is it true or false? Explain. 10 to the 6th power, is it equal to 10 times 6? What do you think? It is false. Very good. It is false because 10 times 6 means I have to repeat the 10 6 times, and there should be 6 zeros. So 10 and 6 zeros, because the exponent is 6. 10 to the 6th power equals to 1 million, but when I multiply 10 times 6, which is 60, of course different answers, and this is the right answer. This is our lesson for today. Thank you.